Hey air signs, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, those cross-watching. In today's reading, we're going to take a look and see who is it that you're going to end up with, okay? Who is the universe sending into your life next? What will be like your next major relationship? Let's go ahead and take a look at the messages. I just want to remind you guys that these are general messages, but if you are after personalized tarot readings, feel free to reach out and inquire with myself. My email is going to be listed below the video. Otherwise, guys, let's go ahead and let's see who you're going to end up with. Who are you destined to be with? Who's destined for you? I mean, you've got Wheel of Fortune, which is, of course, the Destiny card. It's interesting because what I see for you so far is that there's definitely more than one person you are destined to do this thing with. So, what does that mean? Well, I feel like with the Two of Wands, for some of you, you might be put in a position where you're going to have to choose between two wonderful, loving people. Okay, for others of you, I feel like, because the Two of Wands is choices, right? I feel like you might have to choose between, I'm getting movement, I'm getting travel in the energies. So, I mean, you guys, you know, you are quite a flighty energy. For some of you, I feel like this may be a choice between having, you having to choose between a relationship, settling down, or traveling. Okay, or you might have to travel to, it could be a long distance relationship. You might have to travel to meet this person. You might be on your travels when you do end up meeting this person. And I feel like for some of you, you're going to be put in a position where you're going to have to kind of choose. Okay, because I feel like, okay, there's an element of this being quite fated for you, but at the same time, this being quite unexpected. So it's almost like, you know how they say, nothing ever goes according to plan. It's almost like you had your own plans. You had your own plans to travel. You had your own plans to do this, to study abroad. I don't know, to travel the world. It's like you had your own plans cemented. And then the universe thought, yeah, you think you have your plans? Watch this. And then the universe kind of will send you this person out of nowhere, like very unexpectedly. Surprisingly, it's a surprise, but it's going to be like a good surprise. It's almost like you didn't plan on any of this happening, but then you meet this person and you fall in love. And it's like you're in a position where you kind of have to choose, everything that you had planned and lined up for yourself, and you're having to choose between this person. So I do see there being like this element of choice. For others of you, it is having to choose between two people. You might potentially meet this person whilst you're already in a relationship with someone else. And I see this being a difficult decision because, whatever choice you commit to, you also commit to the ensuing consequences, the ramifications of that choice. So it's like you have to kind of choose between two people, like an ex who represents the past, or this person who represents the future, or choose between everything you've had kind of, planned for yourself, or choose between, this person who represents this new chapter in your life. Could be an ex. For some of you, the one who you're destined to be with, the one who you're going to end up with, potentially could be an ex. It could be someone that you've already met, someone that you've already, you're connected to. You might not necessarily be in a relationship with them right now as we speak, but this could be someone from your past. Could be someone that you have, lingering feelings for, you have unfinished business with. It could also be like a brief fleeting, summer fling you've had with this person, but then second time round will be like the real thing. Yeah, it could be someone that you already know. It could be someone that you already are connected with or have been in a connection with. I feel like I don't think this person is a twin. It could be. Maybe this person is a twin or has a really close, or has like a sibling that they're really close to. But then again, it could be you. You could be a twin. Um, I mean, could also be, you know, the fact that you could be like a dual sign, a Gemini. This person could be Pisces. I feel like this is someone very youthful. I feel like their energy is very playful. I also feel like your energy is going to play very well with theirs. There's something very soulful about this whole connection. There's such an alignment with this person and with yourself. And I also feel like even if you guys are from two different worlds, or even if you guys are literally, you know, on the up, like you're literally, if this is a long distance relationship, which for some it might just be, if you're like on the opposite side of the worlds, I just feel like because of this alignment, because of, you know, um, the, this yeah, this alignment, the threads of fate are going to connect the both of you together, even if it does feel like you're at opposite ends. It just feels like, you know, when something is meant to be, it's just meant to be. And the universe will do everything in its power to ensure that this is the person that you're going to end up with. This is the person that you're going to, you know, um, settle down and have the life that you've always dreamed of. I see a lot of energy and I see a lot of movement. Okay, so either you're going to be doing a lot of traveling with this person, or you're going to meet this person on your travels, or you have met this person whilst on your travels, or they travel a lot, or they will be traveling a lot. They could be from the entertainment industry. I'm also getting a lot of movement with their energy. So maybe there's just a lot of energy. They've got a lot of energy to expel. They could be very athletic as well. They could be someone who is in, you know, good shape, likes to take care of themselves, is really into physical fitness. They may be an athlete, maybe an aspiring professional athlete. They may have, you know, played sports at international level. It just, there's a lot of movement there. Okay. Horses as well. They may, you know, they may do horse riding. They have a whole bunch of horses. They may even live on a farm or have lived on a farm at some point in their life. I think there's some sort of connection to the past with this person. I feel like maybe this person is presently in your life, but you guys are at a disconnection right now. Okay, the Five of Cups seem to indicate, you know, there's this emotional loss, there's this sadness, there's this disappointment, but the Two of Cups behind him seem to indicate that all is not lost. Okay, so just because, you know, you might not necessarily feel like there's hope, or you might not necessarily feel like things between you and this person can be restored and go back to the way they were, and just because it's just you only feel that way because you can't see it happening from this vantage point. Okay, and if you're meant to be with someone, I don't know, it sounds really cliche, but if this is meant to be, it will be. Okay, and speaking of meant to be, I mean, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is certainly the destiny, the fate tarot card out of the deck. So this is someone you're destined to be with, and this person is destined for you, and the both of you are destined for each other, and you're destined to do this thing together. It's just such a huge theme of destiny. And it's just this soulful alignment as well. I feel like this is someone whom you're in complete alignment with. The both of you coming together, the both of you getting to know each other and growing and building on your connection. It's just this, it's a divine connection, and the connection itself is going to call on you to live your authentic life. Okay, and it's also like the both of you, I feel like your souls align, and I feel like there's such a peacefulness to this connection as well. I also feel like you're going to love expressing yourself to this person. Um, I feel like there's this big notion of like there's this change that I see in the energies, and I feel like this person is going to really, you know, change your life, or they're going to change your views, they're going to change your beliefs. So if you do have past beliefs that, you know, might be self-limiting, or if you want to make change and some of your beliefs or some of your actions are sort of obscured by your past programming or your past conditioning, this person will have something to do with, like there's this healing quality and healing energy to them, and then they just have this energy where they're going to be very inspiring, and they're going to inspire you to change or take the change that you've always wanted to. A lot of communication, a lot of communication. So maybe if you are at a disconnection right now, I feel like expect like a lot of communication coming in from this individual. Okay, lots of communication, like lots of texting, lots of phone calls, lots of planning, lots of cementing plans and that stuff, lots of, you know, just a lot of communication. It could also be a reflection of, if you are doing long distance, then, you know, there's a lot of communication happening between you and this person, a lot of pinging back and forth. I did mention that I see your energies playing really well with each other. So it's this whole, you know, you being able to be your true authentic self, you feeling like you could really express yourself to this individual, and they could really express themselves to you. And it's just that it's almost like, you know what this person's going to do? They're going to bring out your inner child. Okay, so it's just that, you know, that joy, enthusiasm, that sense of adventure, that, you know, spontaneous kind of energy. They have this really playful energy where it's either going to bring that out in you, or like you got that energy going on too. So your energy and their energy is just going to play really well together. Like it'll just make sense. It'll feel right. It'll make sense to you and everyone else around you guys as well. Alright, and these are your messages. Thanks guys so much for watching and listening. Please show your support by liking, sharing and subscribing to the channel. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell, guys, for more daily uploads. Bye for now.